for round 2 of the showcase. So I cut the Dismembers from my sideboard because I just didn't feel like it was doing enough in the current meta, and I think Endurance and Force of Vigor both are doing a lot. So I just decided to go all in on the good cards. Okay, mulliganing to 5 again. Not ideal. Okay, put back the Karn. I think I'll just put back the Titan. Hope. I'm thinking if this is something like Burn or Hammer, I just want to guarantee myself the turn 3 Titan. Oh, Hammer. Good. Okay. I was worried it was going to be somebody who was going to discard our Titan. And they are not set up for a turn 2 kill, so this should be good enough. I don't think I need to play around Solitude, do I? I guess I will. So all the plays I'm making are the best ways to play around Solitude is what I'm doing, because I'm killing them this turn, and that's the only card that would prevent me from killing them this turn that I can think of. not that I think they're playing Solitude. I don't think they're playing Solitude at all. I'm just, they're tapped out. There's nothing else that matters. So, okay, bring in the Force of Vigors, bring in the Engineered Explosives. I don't want Foundation Breaker. I think I cut a Cavern, I cut 2 Azuzas, and I cut 2 Summoner's Pact. Because Karn is the better threat. I've got a lot of time. Saga can get Expedition Map for Titan. So I think I want to keep in ramp. I want to keep in lands. And I want to just have this pile of interaction. Possible on the draw I should be cutting both Caverns and bringing in one more Summoner's Pact or one more Azusa, but I don't know. I never really liked the idea of cutting a land, especially an untapped green source, because Grazer is so important in this matchup. Like, if I'm not having a nut draw, the thing I want to be doing on the draw is like playing an Arboreal Grazer on turn 1, playing a Karn by turn 3, and having some combination of Engineered Explosives or Force of Vigor to interact. It's like just like my best game plan against them other than the nut draw. Is just interaction into Karn. I'll keep this. It's a little short on untapped lands, but okay. Now, do I want to Engineered Explosives on 1? The problem is if I Explosives on 1 now and I blow it on turn 2, then I don't have the mana to draw it on 3 unless I draw an untapped land. And I'm revealing to them that I have the Explosives. Then again, if I blow the Explosive on turn 3, then I'm not playing the Dryad. I guess there's no real... I'll play the Explosives. I think there's always the chance I want to be able to blow it on turn 2. I think I'm going to play a tapped land to guarantee the turn 3 Dryad. Maybe we can... Maybe Force can be good. I think I have to Force right now, don't I? That leaves me empty-handed, though. But if I don't Force, I just die to another Hammer. I think I can leave him with Shadow Spear. So I'm being punished for not having a breeding pool here because I'm short on blue mana. Problem is they're just going to get Luris to hand, and then Luris is going to bring back that hammer. Okay, this is much better than them just getting Luris. Okay, this feels like Pact for Dryad time. Hopefully no backup hammer. If I can avoid hammer for one turn, I'm in a good spot. Because I'll have... of course. Okay. Opponent had a good hand. They had a pretty fast start, plus Thoughtseize. Our hand was sort of medium. Being on the play helps a lot. Maybe I was just supposed to let the Thoughtseize happen. Because if I let the Thoughtseize happen, if they take the Force of Vigor, like I still have Dryad. I don't know. Shadow Spear makes things awkward because like I can't just take a random hit. This hand's a keep. Sequencing is a little strange. I think I want to just Grazer into Growth Chamber and then Dryad on turn 2. It means I'm a little while off of Amulet, but I will get to make some constructs. Gonna maybe explosives on 0 here and blow it since I have the backup explosives. It just seems mana efficient and it might disrupt them a little. If they don't have a second land, for example. could explosives on one. I think I'll just make a construct, though. My opponent doesn't know about the explosives yet, so they might commit more into it. And if I explosives on one, I lose my grazer. I think I'm going to get expedition map since there's a good chance I'm going to explosives on one, and this also just lets me get Castle Garenbrig. To Titan. Might even explosives on 0. Especially if they're like getting Shadow Spear here. I will trade my 2 constructs for 1 here, since I'm about to blow map anyway, so mine are going to shrink. I think I can afford to Titan here, and not explosives. It's awkward if they go like Sigarda's... If they go Sigarda's Aid, Hammer, Hammer, then they can't equip the Shadow Spear, we're still fine. I guess they could go like Pure Steel Paladin, Hammer, Hammer. If they go specifically Pure Steel Paladin, Hammer, Hammer, it's like the main way we lose. So let's see. The construct goes up to a 7, 27, 28. We have 29 coming at us. We have 9 that we can block. So maybe I'll get a Radiant Fountain. Just to stop specifically Pure Steel into... Then again, what about Thoughtseize? How much does Thoughtseize... Thoughtseize also kind of matters. Because if my opponent Thoughtseize is away, the engineered explosives, then they equip something to the construct. I don't want to attack my Titan into a construct and just lose it. Am I okay with dying to Pure Steel Hammer Hammer? Okay. Let's think about it. We got plenty of time. This is game 3. Let's just think about it. Okay, let's say my opponent Thoughtseizes engineered explosives, equips Shadow Spear. They don't attack, they leave it back. On our turn, we could go, if we have Primeval Titan Talaria West, we can cast the Primeval Titan from hand, grab Bounce Land plus Crumbling Vestige. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. We can get a Dryad. Then we can attack with this Titan, get double Valakut. Shoot down their stuff. Yeah, so I think we can afford to play Tolaria West Radiant Fountain to play. I don't think we lose to Pure Steel plus Hammer, and I don't think we lose to Thoughtseize. 5, 6, 7. I guess we'll lose to Pure Steel, Hammer, and another artifact. Not much that can be helped there, though. Okay. So I'm going to do this. 6 mana. Oh, I counted wrong on the transmute. Oh, well, we have the engineered explosive still, so it doesn't matter. I counted wrong last turn. I guess it doesn't matter. I was 3 off because I wasn't counting transmute plus Dryad mana. I'm not going to blow this engineered explosives unless they hammer. Okay, so I didn't play or do math perfectly, but luckily when you play a bunch of engineered explosives, you have a good hammer matchup. So that's, I think, what we saw here. Engineered explosives is just a really, really powerful magic card. All right, see people for the next round.